Hey guys, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. In today's video, I am going to talk more on Git. So here in today's video, we are going to see how we can use Git. And in our earlier video, I discussed about the introduction to Git. There I have told you what is exactly Git and what do we perform in Git, what do we use Git for. So Git is one of the version control systems, and there are two types of version control systems. The first one was the centralized system and the second one was the distributed system. But Git is one of the distributed systems. So here if we talk about Git, this is the website for Git, and from this website you can download Git for your system. And let me show you how we can use Git. So for using Git, there are different options that you get to use Git on your system. So the first one, if we talk about, is the command line. So if we talk about command line in the sense the basic command prompt that you have in your computer. So in Windows, it is CMD. If you type CMD, let me show you here. So here in this panel right here, if you write here CMD, and you will get the option right here, command prompt. Now if you open this command prompt, you will see that this is how command prompt looks like. So this is what I'm talking about, command line. So we generally use this command prompt to use Git, and we should know all the essential commands that is used to control Git for using this command line thing. And let me tell you that command line is the fastest and the easiest way of using Git. It's not complicated. You just have to remember the different commands, different essential commands for Git, and you're good to go. So this is the reason that we are going to spend most of the time in the command prompt, and I'll show you how we can use command prompt for the control of your Git. Now the second option, if you don't like command prompt, is different code editors and IDEs. So if we talk about different code editors and IDE, so there are different code editors and IDEs for Git, but the most popular one is VS Code. So let me show you. So if I open VS Code here, as you can see here, this is VS Code, and if you see on the left hand side panel, you can see this is source control. So source control is what we use for our Git control in our VS Code. So you can directly use Git onto the source control panel. As you can see here, it is written, in order to use Git features, you can open a folder containing a Git repository or clone from a URL. So this is the inbuilt feature of VS Code where you can use it for Git. And if you want to add more features onto your Git, what you can do is, in your extension panel, you can search for Git and you will find different extension for more features in your Git. Now the most used extension and the most popular extension is this Git Lens. Now if you download this, you will be able to manage your Git repositories, and there will be more features added to your Git in your source control panel in your VS Code. So this is the one way of using the code editors and different IDEs for your Git. Now the third one, if I tell you about the third one is the different GUI clients. So if I talk about GUI clients, let me show you. If you go on to git-scm.com, this is the main website for Git. And if you go on to your downloads, you can see here, if you go on to downloads first, let me show you. In downloads, you can download Git for your Mac OS, Windows and Linux or Unix users. But here, if you go to your GUI clients, you can see you can use this different GUI clients to work with your Git as well. So as you can see here, it is for Windows, Mac, Linux, Android and even iOS. So you can use these clients to use for your Git control. But the most popular GUI clients are GitKraken and SourceTree. So if you see this GitKraken is one of the best GUI clients that you can get right now. But the problem here is, for free projects, for your local free projects, you can use GitKraken. But if you are working on some commercial projects, then you have to pay in GitKraken. But this is one of the most powerful tools that you can get for your GUI clients for your Git. The second one is the SourceTree. So this is the second most used and most popular GUI client that you can get on market right now for Git control, and this does all the features that GitKraken does. But here the problem is, this is only for Windows and Mac OS. So that is why we are going to use the command line for this purpose. So in command line, basically you can do anything. You can do all the features that any of the other two options can do. So code editor, whatever you can do on code editor and IDEs, you can perform on a command line, and whatever you can do on the different GUI clients like Git Kraken or SourceTree or the default GUI clients for your Git, everything you can do on your command line. So most of the time you're going to use command line in this case. But why I'm telling you this, because there are different advantages and disadvantages of using the different code editors and GUI clients. So what are these? Code editors and GUI are easy to use, but there are limitations on those. So if you use the GUI clients or code editor or IDEs, you will find some limitations, like you cannot perform all the actions related to Git onto that. That is one of the biggest problem. But you can do everything into command line. But there are some times that you have to use GUI clients or code editors for some of the features of Git. So in this course, we are going to use command line and GUI clients or code editors or IDEs also. So whenever there is a requirement for using the code editors and IDE, I will use VS Code in that case, and sometimes Kraken or sometimes SourceTree, and I'll show you how we can use GUI tools as well. And most of the time we are going to use on command line, which is here. So in command line also, we are not going to use the default command prompt for window. We are going to use git bash for this command line purpose. So git bash is a dedicated command prompt, or you can say command line application for the Git control system. So this is all about this video, guys. I wanted to give this information to you. In our next video, we are going to see how we can install Git onto your computer, and we are going to continue our course with that. So thanks for watching. I hope you have understood what I wanted to teach you in this course, in this video, and see you guys in the next one. So this is all about this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the video, and if you like it, then tell us in the comment section below. If you have any doubts, then post them in the comment section. I will definitely try to clear those doubts. Also, like, share and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade, and press the bell icon so that you will get a notification when we post our new video. Thank you. Happy learning.